for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Okay, I see Holy Spirit is already in the house. How y'all doing? Turn this ever so slightly. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me just grab my bracelets. Y'all know me and my bracelets. I got to have some bracelets. That's my thing. Y'all know that's my thing. Well, mostly because, I told you I got this little scar. And I don't like my little scar. It is what it is, though. It's there. I have to deal. Where's all my cute stuff? It's up here. It's all mixed together. We'll do this. So we'll do this with one of these. I ain't listen. I got purple, but I don't know where the purple. Oh well. We're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna do something different today. There it is. Okay, so hey, gesturing hand. I see that you are in here. Okay. And who else is in here? Bethany Elliott. Hey, baby. Welcome to the channel. Let me just make sure this is on. It is, and it is. Hello, Sajetta. Hello, Pretty Hustle. Hey, Handyman. Welcome to the channel. Jessica Williams. Okay, how y'all doing? I see you gesturing hand. Welcome to the channel. So tonight, y'all, a little visual. So tonight we're going to be going into the Tarot of the Longest Dream, Spirit Message Oracle, and then I have, what is this called? The True or False Flame. True or False Flame Oracle. Hey, Miss Patty's Enough. Welcome back. It's been a long time. Okay, so I hope you all have enjoyed the all signs read. It was a long one, but I gave y'all full reads. Every sign got a full reading. Pisces got a little bit longer since they had to wait the longest. They were full readings because y'all know I don't do the individual signs. So when I do my all signs, I try to give you a full reading as though you would have gotten it for your individual sign, like how I used to do it. So that's what we did. Okay. So I hope everybody's feeling blessed, highly favored, happy Sunday. And let's get into it. Okay. Hey, Light of the Divine Love. Okay. You said yes, Pisces needed that extra love because I had one lady, I seen her, she was like, can we please go in reverse? This is ridiculous. I have been waiting for hours. And I was like, listen, I tried before the reading. I asked Spirit, I said, can we please do, I want to do Pisces, believe it or not. I wanted to do Pisces first and go backwards, but Spirit said no. And I told y'all, and I explained during the read, the reason for that is because it creates a lot of confusion. How you doing, Boo Boo Bear Martin Simpson? Because a lot of times when I see other readers go backwards, people coming in, they don't know what's going on. It's 1,000. What sign are we on? If you don't know the order of the zodiac, you don't know who's next. You don't know what backwards. You don't know what forwards. It's more headache to go backwards. So we just go the way we go. But it's full readings and it was very, very good. I did not get tired. Oh, I left the tea upstairs, y'all. I made it and I put it in my hot mug. But I accidentally left it upstairs. I believe I did this again. I made it and then I was like, when I come down, I'm going to bring it. But I left it upstairs. But it's ready. It's in the mug, but I left it there. Anybody who watched last night's reading know that that's what I did. I had stopped for like 2 minutes to go make my tea. And then I can't believe I didn't leave it upstairs. Anyway, let's get into the tarot. Okay. You said how many hours was Scorpio? It wasn't hours. The reading was long, but the readings are about 20, 30 minutes apiece for each individual sign, which if I would have broke it up and did your sign on a particular day, that's about how long your readings will be, about 20, 30 minutes. Anyway, I just do full readings when I do my all signs to make up for the fact that I'm not going to do, like today we're doing Scorpio only. I'm not doing that. So that's why. Okay. What you say? How you say your name? Is it Celine? How you doing, baby? You said we can wait. Go get it. Thank you. I think I might just go run up there. Hey, Shamik Slaughter, how you doing? Okay, give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna run up there and get it because just in case my voice been going out. Not that I'm sick or anything, but sometimes the voice will get tired. And water just don't do it. It's something about something warm keeps my vocal cords together. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to just shuffle up so that when I run upstairs, truth seeker forever, why can't you find real love? Well, you got to remember, people are mirrors, truth seeker. Are you done doing the healing work? Because you're only going to attract what you are. And that's true. All right, Holy Spirit, let's go ahead and pull 5 cards and to get us started. And then I'm going to run and grab my tea off my counter upstairs. And then I'll be right back. It's already made. I just left it. I meant to bring it down when I came down. Okay? That's all. That's the problem with real love. We are attracting, you are still learning lessons that you have not learned from. So if you're not attracting the real, it's something going on with you. You got to figure out, why am I still attracting the same old same? A lot of times it's us. We don't want to think it's us, but it's us. It's something with what you're choosing, what you like, what you're reflecting, truth seeker. So do some more self-healing work. Get into prayer. Ask God to reveal to you, what are you doing wrong? You can do a personal reading. You can ask Spirit directly, what am I doing wrong? And they will hold up that mirror, but you better brace yourself, because they're going to give you the real. They're going to be respectful, but they're going to be real. And sometimes the truth hurts. But if you want to know the truth, you got to start with the man and woman in the mirror. We got to fix that. And that way we can attract better. Okay? But anyway, Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? First card out. Ace of Cups. Spirit's already tickling that nose. Ace of Cups here in the upright. Hey, Lioness. The Sun is in the upright. Hey, Joy, Jojo, Shabba-dabba-doo. I'm about to sneeze again. I feel another one. Hey, Chattahoochee Hippie. Thank you, Bethany. I thank you so much. 7 of Wands is in reverse. The World is in reverse. Hey, Atomic Goddess. What's up? The Ace of Swords is in reverse. Let's get the energy at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups, Cancer. 2 of Cups, Cancer. The 8 of Pentacles, Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. The Queen of Swords, Libra. And then the Knight of Wands. That's what it looks like. Knight of Wands in the upright, Sagittarius. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm going to just go grab this cup. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I got it. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. King of Cups here in reverse with the 2 of Cups. Somebody entered a partnership with selfish intentions. That's the problem. So we got this King of Cups. This is how he looks in the upright. And he's in reverse. A King of Cups is selfish when he's in reverse. This is somebody who is only worried about themselves. So if a King of Cups in the upright is it's a father figure, it's like the most perfect husband type figure you can find. Okay, this is somebody who has great advice. This will be somebody you can lean on, somebody you can ask. Like they always have a good word for you. Motivation, great advice on how to keep going. They're listeners. They're problem solvers. If they were a profession, they could be like priest or therapist or just that type of friend you always want in your corner. But when he's in reverse, he's everything but that. Self-interest all the way. My way or the highway. When things get hard, they'll leave. They can be shit starters, whereas before there's somebody of peace when they're in the upright, but a King of Cups in reverse can start stuff, right? Instigate. And that's kind of what is going on here. So we got somebody who entered a partnership only worried about themselves, their wants, their needs, their desires. And typically when things get hard and the relationship is tested under fire, a King of Cups in reverse will let go because they're only there for their self-interest. They're not there for the benefit of the relationship. Okay? And that is what is going on here. So there was an exchange of cups with someone, but somebody entered that partnership very selfish. Hey, Desert, JP the guy, how you doing? All right, Celeste W, how are you? And I see you, Atomic Goddess. All right, so now, so we got somebody who is selfish in a partnership, while another was steady working on stuff alone. Somebody is out here diligently trying to make it work, putting in effort to keep the partnership. So you got one of y'all that's doing all the work, trying, and another one who's all about, well, what am I going to get out of it? Not trying at all. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, you got somebody who, like I said, you got one person who is working a lot. 8 Pentacles is what they got here. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest knight of them all. So this is the other person who is not really giving the effort. They're holding the effort. Now, the problem with a Knight of Pentacles is this is somebody who will take you off the market, but they don't try. Okay, so like a Knight of Pentacles will put you in a long engagement. They're not ready to get married. They're not ready to take the next step. So like they'll be the type that'll put you in a relationship and say, well, you know, I still got to work on myself before we get married. They just don't want to see you date someone else. So they'll have you in a long 5-year engagement. You never really get to the finish line because they're holding. They hold back. See how he's not moving? So the relationship doesn't progress. It doesn't move forward. They just basically, I gave you something, but it's not really nothing at all other than to keep you committed to me so you don't move on. Okay? So technically, it almost feels like somebody lied to you. They lied to you. And what did they lie about? That y'all was ever going to be really exchanging cups. Like this exchange of cups is going to lead to marriage or higher commitment. So that's the lie with the Queen of Swords here in reverse. So somebody lied to their person, it looks like, about a commitment. Now, here with the Knight of Wands in the upright, somebody, now I don't think that this is another person. This person who lied. I think these are all aspects, not different people. So remember I said somebody is selfish. So the selfish person basically got you to commit to them by giving you an offer where they can put you on hold. But they also do something else that is not nice. They're a Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is very sexually impulsive. This is somebody who will come in and set your house aflame. Literally. You see all that fire back there? So what does that mean? In other words, somebody come in and they rock your world. Somebody slip slicks. That's what I've been hearing this one guy say. Somebody come in and slip slick and rearrange the furniture of the house. And they put it down. They set your blaze. And why do they do that? Because you release money. So somebody comes in and has very passionate sex with you, and every time they do, you release money with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Okay, so somebody knows what they're doing. So they got you off the market. They sex you down. You start handing out money, and this person is making you feel like they're your only option. This is it. This is my only option. Now, is this your only option? I'm not sure, because all this person does is come in and have sex with you, and it restores your faith. As soon as they lay down, oh, my person loves me. Yes, we reconnected. We had a moment, and release of the money. They get what they want. You still over here work. You putting in the work. Way more effort. but coming up empty-handed. You're getting your furniture rearranged, getting that back broke in, but ain't nothing else going on up there. Okay, so that's what we got. So let's move on. How you doing, Sajana? Talk, Carmela, Stephen Glover, Shannon Dowdy, Jacob Adventures. Thank you for the W, baby. Hey, Savi and Patricia. Welcome. Okay. Now, let's get to the main part of the reading. So we have the Ace of Cups here in the upright. The Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have the Sun in the upright. That is Leo. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is how it looks in the upright. Seven of Wands came in reverse. That is Leo as well. The World, now we cover her up. The World is out here, and it came, I want to say, it came in reverse. Was it in reverse? Yeah, it was in reverse. So the World is in reverse. The World, I have to cover her up. The World is fixed energy. That's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. All right, and then we have the Ace of Swords here in the upright, which is air energy. That will be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right. So, somebody wants love. They want an abundance of love. They want to feel like love is overflowing in their relationship, and they want it to be happy. They want the two of y'all to be happy. This is what somebody wants. I want love offered to me. I want peace with my person. You know what I'm saying? That olive branch, we basically yield to each other. We love each other. We're both very, very happy. This is what somebody wants their relationship to look like. Now, with the Seven of Wands, though, in reverse, in order for somebody to have this, they felt like they had to let their boundaries down, in a sense, okay? So, like, stop fighting your person. Now, when you are with somebody, y'all know how sometimes you can block your person. Like, they will try to, you can want to get the relationship to be deep, but somebody will like block it. They'll always be fighting. You can't really, they may not want to tell you stuff about them. They hide things. They lie by omission. That's fighting against the relationship. Well, the Seven of Wands is in reverse. Somebody is actually feeling defeated because it's like, I wanted love. I wanted an overflow. I wanted us both to be happy. And now I feel defeated, because it's like they feel like you're not really fighting to be in a commitment. You're not really here for the right reasons. And what this is bothering this person because the World is in reverse. So it's almost like this was a breakup to make up situation. So somebody does not want the cycle to actually end. They don't want the cycle to be over, but they're feeling defeated because I had this idea of what the relationship is supposed to be. I wanted it to be happy. I wanted it to be joyful. And so, but I think after feeling defeated for so long, you have to be honest with yourself here with the Ace of Swords. This is time to start telling yourself the truth, because the truth is what will set you free. The truth cuts through all the bull. The truth is you don't want a cycle to close, but you keep feeling defeated because you're not getting what your expectation. Your expectation was love and happiness, but you feel defeated and you have somebody with low effort. Okay, so let's get into the main part of the reading. Hello, Luckies. El Jador, welcome to the channel. JP said, y'all, please take a second and double tap. We do have well over 100 people in the room. It would be nice if y'all would kind of match the numbers, please, and thank you. Hey, Ethan Ortez, welcome. All right, and if you are new here, welcome. I do give you shouts out, so if you want to say hello, I will say hello back. All right, thank you for the hearts, baby. Okay, how you doing, beauty babies? Welcome. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is being clarified by the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's how he looks. King of Pentacles is Taurus. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. And that's how this is how it looks in the upright, but it came in reverse. So we got Four of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles is Capricorn, King of Pentacles is Taurus. And then we have the Devil, Capricorn again, here in the upright, and that is the devil. I'm covering up the people because they're naked. Okay, that's the devil. Very crazy looking card here. Okay, now, so this is clarifying the Ace of Cups. So somebody thought that they were going to have love and overflow. I'm coming in, I'm putting in all this effort. I'm coming in with a peace offering. The dove is coming in with that little cracker, which is the peace offering. Love and overflow is what you're expecting. But with the King of Pentacles in reverse, what you're getting is someone is very selfish. And the only thing that's being released to you is toxic behaviors. Now, what does that mean? Somebody may have a drug or alcohol addiction. Somebody is oversexed. They could be overspending. They could have a gambling problem. This is somebody who is definitely trying to control the situation. They're selfish. They're only control. So you want to love, but what you're being met with is selfishness. And the only thing that's being released on you is toxic behaviors, which could be exasperated by somebody having an addiction on top of that. So like, when people have addictions, if they don't have that said on quote thing, their attitude is bad, they're snappy, they're rude, they're mean, and somebody basically is controlling you by going up and down, up and down, up and down with different emotions and stuff like that. Okay, so that's what I have here. So now we have the sun. The sun here is in the upright. The sun is Leo. Let's talk about it. Okay, hey, the real Cortez, it's Black Magic Player. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay, Dana Becker, how you doing, baby? All right, I see you, Celeste. Felicia Singleston, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. All right, let's talk about the sun, because you thought the two of y'all was gonna be happy. But you have a selfish person who only released toxicity to you. Like I said, and I do think the fact that they're on drugs or alcohol, it makes this person, what they release is toxic. It's like, ooh, I bet it's hard to deal with. Well, let's talk about the sun, okay? Sun here in the upright. Sun in the upright is being clarified by the Four of Cups here in the upright, Cancer. The star in the upright, Aquarius, and the Two of Pentacles came in reverse. That's Capricorn, but it's in reverse. So what you thinking you're going to be happy, but your person keeps giving you the cold shoulder. Somebody's closed off from you. Every time you offer them anything, this is somebody who is not really responding to your efforts. You're trying to make the two of y'all happy, and they're closed off. Remember I said that earlier when we was looking at the other cards. I said it's almost like you're giving, and this person is holding back. So it's like they're giving you the cold shoulder. They're completely closed off, but you try to maintain hope. Somebody keeps trying to hold on to hope that their person's going to pour out effort, energy, that they're going to try. You see what I'm saying? That they're going to be seen. So it's like you keep trying to balance things out and hold on to hope, even though this person keeps giving you the cold shoulder, which is everything that is not happy. This is what they're giving you is the opposite of happy. So, here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you are juggling in your emotions. Okay, let's talk about how it looks in the upright. This is juggling emotionally and financially. But notice how much water is at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody's emotions is just all over the place. This person is wishy-washy. 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. It's like she is standing on a boat and it looks like it's in the middle of a storm and it's a lot of waves out here. What's going to happen if your emotions spill over? You're going to fall. So somebody keeps trying to hold on to hope, and with the Two of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like you're trying everything to not rock the boat, literally. Because if you spill over, it's going to be on and popping. So somebody is always trying to hold on to hope that, your person's closed off. You keep trying to hope to bring them out, but you try not to get too emotional about it because you don't want to be starting something, right? So here you go, feeling defeated. 7 of Wands. Okay, you feel defeated because it's like, what are you fighting for? You're fighting to be in a connection by yourself. This person's not giving you anything. They're not acting like they want to be here. How you doing, Curtis Wright? Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about the 7 of Wands. You all please come on in, say hello, and double tap your screens for me. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. All right, well, we got 3 cards that came out for the 7 of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. We have the Tower in reverse. That's Scorpio. And then we have the 10 of Swords in the upright. That is Pisces. I mean, no, Gemini. 10 of Swords is Gemini. Okay, how you doing, Jonathan? You said, do I do Gemini? Baby, I already did the all signs. Check the playlist. Okay, we did it early this morning. All right, so let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is this is fixed energy as well. So you're starting to feel defeated because it seems like no matter, remember, every time you try to hold on to hope, that's you trying to get the wheel to turn into favor, that the relationship will actually grow, right? But it's not growing. It just feels like the relationship is not moving forward. You're starting to feel bad. Like, this is just not working, man. Like, the relationship is starting to feel like it's more trouble than it's worth. So it's like you're not getting anything out of the relationship. Because, see, you got to reap what you sow. But the only thing that this person is giving you is a cold shoulder. So the only thing you're getting back is like low effort. So it's like the seeds that are being planted are not the foundations for a strong, healthy relationship. What you're getting is trash. And that's how it's starting to feel. Now, you keep holding on to hope, trying to avoid this. A tower. This is where things, it's like the whole foundational relationship comes crashing down. This is when y'all breaking up. People might be being put out of the home. You trying to avoid all of this. Y'all, y'all breaking up. They moving, you moving, the breaking up of the finances, separation. You're trying to avoid all of this. So you keep holding on to hope that things are going to get better and the tower can be avoided in reverse. But can I be honest with you? Remember I said you feel defeated? You do. Whoever this is, hey, Michelle Leah and Messy Salt. It says, so and divinely guided by God, welcome. So the problem is you keep wanting to reverse the tower. Now, remember I said earlier, you don't want to rock the boat. So you keep trying to hold peace. So you are holding your emotions back, holding on to hope because your person's closed off from you because they're selfish. They're not really sharing how they feel. They're not really trying. So whoever you are out here going through the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is they hurting you. You keep trying to hold on to hope. You keep not wanting the cycle to close. And instead of relationship feeling beneficial, it just keeps hurting over and over and over again. And it's like this person doesn't care that you're literally out here feeling hurt. Somebody is trying to salvage the relationship. They are trying everything to not let the world be in the upright. This is the closing of the cycle. Somebody don't want the cycle to close. So it's like you keep trying and trying and trying to hold on to something. So the world is you not wanting the cycle to close. So, because remember, you keep hoping that the tower's going to reverse. Y'all going to get back together. They'll stop being selfish and closed off. That they're going to try. You don't want to mention stuff. You try not to rock the boat. Because if you rock the boat, you're going to have a tower. And we have a tower now. We breaking up. And I don't want to break up. Somebody's trying to, because you want love and you want happiness. So let's talk about the world. Hey, Maria, I shall not be moved. How you doing, baby? Let's talk about the world. Y'all, please come on in and say hello and double tap. We should be at least over 100, y'all. Hey, Shanique Moore. How you doing, baby? So Temperance is in reverse. That's Sagittarius in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is how she looks. She's in reverse. And then we have, the Four of Wands here in reverse. Four of Wands is Aries. Queen of Cups is Pisces. And Temperance is Sagittarius. So there it is. See, the world is in reverse here. Now that world, remember I told you, that world is you trying to avoid the cycle from closing. Somebody don't want to break up, and that's what this is with the Four of Wands in reverse. This is how it looks in the upright. Somebody wants, I told you, somebody wants to maintain the lifestyle, the home, their person. Sometimes you could be with somebody and they treat you like trash, but they got money and you have a good lifestyle. You can go shopping, you could do things, they have money. You might be living a very pampered life. Some of y'all could be. Not saying you are, but you could be. And it's a very stable home. And you like how you live. And you don't want to... If we break up, I'm not going to be living like this. But no matter how much you try to hold on to avoid the cycle, it's looking like y'all are... It's inevitable that y'all going to end up breaking up. And the breakup will cause some instability financially. So... It's happening anyway. So it's like you keep trying to avoid the ending that is inevitable, but it is going to cause some foundations to be rocked financially. Queen of Cups here in reverse with Temperance in reverse. It's like you keep trying your best to avoid the drama. You keep trying. Pisces here, the Queen of Cups. This is a drama starter. You keep trying your best to avoid drama. You keep your person. Remember, now, if somebody just gives you low effort, they're not above hurting your feelings. They don't care about your feelings. This is somebody who is not treating you like you somebody that they love and adore. See, the Queen of Cups, look at how she be looking. Look at her face. This is somebody who's like, there goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you. That's my baby over there. Look at her face. She just look like, ooh, there he go. And even if it's a man, ooh, there she go. But this is in reverse, honey. This is somebody who is not emotional about you at all. They ain't no there go my baby. This is a shit starter. I told you that. I said that earlier. I said a King of Cups in reverse, he could start stuff. Instigate stuff, irritated. And the same thing goes for a Queen of Cups. This is somebody with an attitude problem. They starting stuff. And so no matter what you do to try to keep this cycle from ending, you just can't get it to balance out. Temperance is in reverse. No matter how much effort you come in, you keep trying to balance things out, trying to act like a little angel of light, literally. Because this is an angel. She got wings. You keep coming in. I'm trying to balance things out. I'm trying to be sweet. No matter how much you do, you can't fix this. You cannot alchemize this. So the alchemy will be trying to take this nothing situation and turning it into love. No matter how much you try, you just can't do it. It's time to tell yourself the truth. Ace of Swords here is in the upright. Okay. Hey, angels readings. How you doing? So here with the and thank you to the 10 of y'all that did hit the like button. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The rest of y'all, please come on in. Hey, Dunvan, what you say? Dun Van, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay. I got you, divinely guided by God. Yolanda Kelly, did I get you? I think I did. Welcome to the channel. So it's time for somebody to tell themselves the truth. Now, the truth is going to set you free. That's your breakthrough. That's your miracle. There's a crown of victory here. The crown reminds me of the crown chakra. You got to tell yourself the truth. If you want to overcome this trial, this thing that feels like a tribulation with this person, the truth has to be told. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords. Hey, Jessica. Ace of Swords, please, in the upright. Ace of Swords here in the upright is being clarified by the 10 of Cups in the upright. The 6 of Cups is in the upright. Queen of Wands is in the upright. Well, this is the truth, your truth. The truth is you saw this person as your happily ever after. That's your truth. You see your future with this person. See how he's showing her, look like she's on top of a hill. Look down there, baby. That's our home. There, look at the kids playing. It's peaceful. There's a bridge over the waters. This reminds me of On sometimes on the Five of Cups, there's a bridge, but it's the bridge that's taking you over troubled waters. Well, y'all ain't got no problems. It's peace. This is somebody's happily ever after, everything they ever wanted, that happy home life, the house, the kids, the white picket fence, all of that. So somebody's truth is they want, that's my truth. I want the Ten of Cups. This is what somebody is saying, because the sword is up. So you telling yourself this is your truth. You keep telling yourself. Now I'm telling you, so you got to see the writing on the wall. But somebody else's truth is no, 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 no. The truth is I want that. That is my Ten of Cups. This is my person. I have been loving them forever. This is what you feel. Six of Cups. This is somebody you've been loving since childhood. This is somebody you've been loving for 5 years or longer. For some of y'all. This is your person. You have nothing but pure love for this person, and you want your happily ever after. This is supposed to be my person, and we're going to be together, damn it. We have history. So there's some nostalgia here, and this is your truth. Okay, hey, Ebony Winbush and M. Holly. Flash play, hey, welcome. Can I be honest with you? You have a lot of confidence in this because you've been knowing this person for a long time. Now, I'm telling you, you got to tell yourself the truth. But this is the truth that you hold on. The truth is, I've been knowing them forever. The truth is, I have confidence that this is going to work out. Queen of Wands is in the upright. You are very confident that this is your happily ever after. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, can't nobody tell you no different. That's interesting. That is interesting. That was not the truth I thought was going to come out. I ain't lying. How you doing, Apollonar Celzar? This is interesting. Somebody's truth is this is their person. We've been together forever. This is my happily ever after. And ain't no, hey, there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. All right. If that's how you see it, that's how you see it. We have the Fool in reverse. That's Aries. We have the King of Swords here in the upright. High Priestess is in the upright. Three of Pentacles is in the upright. Three of Cups is in reverse. Hey, Tuesday. How you doing, baby? All right, so it's child. Okay, can we be honest? I feel like somebody's got. Remember I just said somebody's telling themselves the truth. You know, sometimes you just not ready to hear the truth because you're not ready for the emotion of mourning. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time about the 5 stages of grief. There is grief here. Somebody is sad. Their needs are not being met, but they don't want to let go. Somebody does not realize that their person is toxic, baby. They got addictive behaviors, which are very toxic. They could be around here sleeping around, getting high, wasting money, drinking it up, smoking it up, doing whatever they're doing, spitting it, don't care. This is not the new start that you think you're going to get. The Fool is in reverse. This person is not going to take a leap of faith. This is not even somebody you should take a leap of faith with. This is somebody who gives you false hope. Notice the star over the devil's head. That is false hope, baby. That is a distorted star. And you are not going to get that leap of faith into the unknown. You shouldn't even take it with this person knowing that they're toxic. You should not be trying to take a leap of faith in that direction. You should be in the King of Swords, telling yourself the truth, the real truth, looking at this from a higher perspective. Not the perspective of your truth and this is what I want. No, looking at the real. What is the reality saying? And the reality is saying to you, well, I just don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to be juggling stuff. I'm going to keep holding on to the truth. Now but the King of Swords is here because the King of Swords makes head over heart decisions. This is somebody who is going to look at the real. How you doing, awakened sister? Okay, so you and that thine Sophia, how you doing? So here it is with the King of Swords. You have to tell yourself the truth. You have to make a head over heart decision. Somebody has to be honest with the receipts that they've been getting as the high priestess. You got enough information from how this person has been treating you, especially if you've been dating them forever long as the Six of Cups. There's a book here. And that book, and notice how there's a moon over her head. Notice how this almost looks like a sun by her crown chakra. So her crown chakra is being illuminated. She's looking at the truth. She's sitting right between the pillars. And this pillars is the gateway of honesty and truth. And if you're sitting in this seat as a King of Swords in the high priestess, you got to tell yourself the truth. What is it that you're afraid to look at? Because you got receipts. But you might be holding on. You're keeping it secret how much this actually hurts. But you got receipts. This person hurts you repeatedly. Whether they're being a serial cheater or just a serial person in verbally, mentally, emotional abuse. You've been holding on and keeping it quiet that this person's holding like they hurt you. All the time. That's your secret. I'm hurt. But to the world, you know you're out of balance. But to the world, you act like y'all work together. But the truth is, you're the only one doing the work. You're the only one doing the work. You act like to the world, y'all working together. But you're the only one doing the work. And that's really sad because the truth of the matter is, this person don't even have your back. Three of Cups is in reverse. They're not even being your friend. But they're not even meeting you with the effort of the foundation in listen, relationships should have a foundation of friendship. This person's not even meeting that. They don't have your back at all. Bare minimum is we friends and we could chop it up and laugh. Even if it's not romantic, we could chop it up. They have some friendship comes with a certain amount of love, right? There's certain lines you don't cross even with a friend. This person done got your back. They not your friend. You are truly out here alone, doing all this work, smiling for the cameras, hiding how much this really hurts. Because in your mind, this is your person. This is your end all be all. Hey, Chair Bear. Welcome, Mika Jackson. Loris. Is that how you say it? Loris. Is that how you say your name, baby? Or Loris? I don't know. I think it's Loris. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I keep trying to say it, but I feel like every time I say it, it sounds terrible. Because I'm mispronouncing it. So we got double threes. Now the three, whenever I see threes, right? The angel number 333 or 33. Somebody could be a life path 3. 33 could be significant to you. You could be, what is that, April? What is that, an Aries? Or is that Pisces? I don't know. You be one of them. All right. You say I said it right, Loris? Okay. What's up, Deetra? Lester, welcome. Okay. And Wanda Feller, how you doing? So let's talk about it. So we got the double threes. Threes to me mean you hold and maintain. And this is exactly what you've been doing. Try to hold and maintain the relationship. Hold and maintain the illusion that this is what you want. Hold and maintain. They're going to come around. They're just going through something. That is not it. What's up, BJ and Karma Real? Somebody is holding on that they're going to come around because y'all have history. You've been knowing this person forever, so you feel like you know them. Maybe they just need time. Maybe it's going to take a little bit of effort, and then they're going to come back around and everything's going to work out. And that is not what is happening here. That is not. You're literally keeping it secret that this person is hurting your feelings. They're leaving you feeling defeated. You're tired. You're eventually going to get tired. Anybody under this would be mentally exhausted. Your person leaves you for dead. How does that make you feel? When they need you, they just leave you in chaos and conflict. Literally, leave you for dead. Collective. I'm hurt. You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever seen people who will be like, honey, can you pick me up from work? I'm sick. You better get it right. Or hey, babe, my car is down and I need help. The tires, some, and they don't come. There's no effort. This person just leave you to figure it out. They literally leave you. If you were sick, child. If you were sick and in a hospital, this is somebody who wouldn't visit you. They just leave you in there. Like this person don't care about you. And then you be like, oh, well, it hurts. It hurts. But you want to put on a brave face for everybody. Like this is working, but it's not. It's not. They're not even your friend. They ain't giving you bare minimum love. How you doing, handyman? Laverne Roberts. Okay. Only take what resonates, Laverne. This might not be your reading. What's up, Jamice 82? And is it Maria De Sosa? How you doing? Yeah, only take what resonates. If it doesn't sound like your story, it's probably not. Okay? You can still learn from my readings because my readings have teachable moments in them. But this might not be your story, Laverne. Okay? Hey, Louise. But all of my readings are designed for you to learn a lesson that you could apply to your life, even if it's not your story. Queen of Swords here is in reverse. That's Libra. King of Swords was Libra too. The Fool was Aries. The High Priestess was Taurus. We got the Ten of Wands in the upright, Sagittarius. The Three of Pentacles was Capricorn. The Three of Cups was Cancer. We have the Six of Wands. That's Leo in the upright. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. That's Virgo. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is Taurus in reverse. This is so sad. This person is mean to you. They are. The Queen of Swords, this is somebody who will lie to your face. They're really like that mommy dearest type of energy. This is somebody sarcastic. They're rude. Emotionally, they could be like verbally and mentally abusive. This is somebody who's real bitchy towards you. They don't really like you, so I can kind of see that. But you've been with them forever, so it's like you have nostalgic feelings. And this person could have had bits and pieces of where they were nice to you, so you hold on to those good times to get you through. This is not good. Queen of Swords, that Libra energy. So they talk to you crazy. So this is another reason why you're not going to get the new start. This is not something, it's like your intuition. Somebody's intuition is screaming. You cannot take a leap of faith and marry this person. You can't. They have addictive behaviors. They're mean. They're rude. They're a liar. And it's like your intuition is, you see it. You're a high priestess, but you're ignoring it. You're ignoring what you see. But your intuition saying, baby, we can't do this. They ain't it. You're the one out here. You are somebody, I'm telling you, somebody sees it, but they're in denial. You see it, baby. Your intuition works, but you're not listening. Because as the King of Swords, you're like looking at this from a high perspective. You're the only one doing the work. You out here carrying everything on your shoulders. When the fires go off, you're the only one solving them. Problems arise in a relationship, you're the only one doing it. Ten of Wands, that's sad. This is sad. This is somebody carrying all the work. He's barefoot, walking over rocky. Look at this. Walking over rocks. Got to go up this little spiral thing to get to the house and then go to volcano. So before you can even get over there, you got to do all the heavy lifting. Got to do all the hard work. When things get rocky, when fires go off, you are doing all the damn work by yourself. And this person just over here running their mouth and insulting you. Talking down to you. While you doing the work. As the high priestess, you got a secret. One of the secrets that you see, but you ignore, is that your person likes to be put up on a pedestal. Somebody's person likes attention. A lot of it. This is somebody who thinks that they feel victorious when they get lots and lots of accolades. It seems like everybody adores them. Somebody likes their person likes attention. So that's something else you keep secret. You keep it, you see it, but you try to like not say nothing about it. You're ignoring that this person likes to be put up on a pedestal. They're getting lots of attention from others. And because they're getting lots of attention from others, this is why it don't work. Your person is not focused on you. They're not invested in you because they're getting attention from other people. So that's why it doesn't work. So you keep wanting to make it work, but it's not going to work because their attention is divided. Truth be told, this person ain't even invested in planting the seed. This is bad because when I read it from the beginning, I was like, they're holding the offer because you're in a relationship with this person. But see, they got you off the market from dating anybody else. But this is somebody who is not trying to grow with you at all. In fact, they really don't even want to give you the offer. This is somebody who is not invested. They're not even invested in being your friend with their effort. This is horrible. Hey, Tyrone Turner. Mary, only take what resonates. This might not be your story. Hey, Claudia Ramirez. Hey, Yanina Cababera. How you doing? All right. Is it K-Fee? How you doing? I see you, BJ. Yes, I do, BJ. Do one-on-one readings. The readings are available right above the chat. It says I am the light 369. If you push that, it gives you my email, which is iamthelightttarot@gmail.com. You send me an email and I will send you everything. Okay, everything you need to know on how it works, the price list, everything will be in that email. Okay. All right, so that's what we got. So you out here in this low budget relationship with this mean person, doing all the work, watching them get attention from other people, and they not even invested in you. That's horrible. Wow. Wow. Cannot. All right, Spirit. This person is not only mean to you, they're only attached to you for money. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. You got money. You really don't need this person. A Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is single. You can be. Now, you're in a relationship, but you have enough money to be single, sexy, and successful. But when it's in reverse, this is somebody who doesn't want you to be single. They want to attach you for money. So basically, you have money. You don't need this person. You technically could be independent of this person. But this person needs you, and they want to, their mean ass is only attached to you for your money. So they keep you in their back pocket. So here with Judgment, which is the resurrection card, they will always resurrect the relationship. Even if you have to do things by yourself, because they like to attach to your money. So like if it looks like you're getting ready to go, they need to keep you in their back pocket. They need this money from you. So if I need your money and I want to keep you in my back pocket, then I am going to try. If it looks like you're getting frustrated, I'm going to come in. I'm going to give you probably just enough attention to get you off my back. So you keep giving me money. Because this person sees, they recognize who you are. The question is, do you recognize who you are? You are an empress. Everything you touch turns to gold. You have healing energy. Do you know your worth? Do you recognize who you are? This person does. Because they see that you're somebody who can keep them afloat. You have mercy. You have money. When I find myself, if I was, needing money, I can come to you and you're going to fix it. This is how they feel. And so they feel like you heal them with your money. But they don't work or give you any type of effort. This person, I'm telling you, That things don't work because they're not trying. They're not even giving. They are taking from you and giving you nothing. Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is not even. This is really sad. Like, ooh, this is real sad. This is somebody, like, when I say no effort, no effort. Person come around, take what they can get from you, and they're gone. This person is not invested in you emotionally, financially, none of that. They, like, at all. Like, when I say zero effort, child, you are literally dating yourself at this point. And another reason, this person, so it doesn't work and the person's not invested because they got other options. Told you a person like a lot of attention. Somebody got lots of options. This is really sad. So don't give you no type of effort because they got other people in their back pocket. What's up, K Graham? This is real sad. I don't like this. Hey, Charity Ward. I don't like this. This is really making me feel bad. Because it's like, ooh, what is going on? Seven of Cups is Scorpio. The Ace of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Empress is Taurus. Judgment is Libra. And the Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Okay? Hey, Latanya Rose. How you doing, sweetie? So this is sad. This is making me sad. Ooh, it's so sad. We got the Hermit here in the upright. Somebody's by themselves. You're at a stalemate. Page of Swords is in the upright. Two of Swords. So we got Hermit, Virgo. The Two of Swords, Libra. Page of Swords, Gemini. Seven of Swords. Ooh, Aquarius. And the Three of Swords in the upright. Libra. Let's talk about it. This is a whole spread. One card is the only one. The Hermit. It's time for you. You're being left out in the cold. And the Hermit is out in the cold. This is somebody who's by themselves. So you have nothing but time and opportunity to look at something from a higher perspective. Because you in this by yourself. This person is not with you because they love you. You're in a very one-sided relationship. And it's time to look at something from a higher perspective. Even though this person leaves you literally in the dark. This is somebody who is outside. It's nighttime. But you see it. It's like God keeps trying to show you. Your intuition keeps trying to show you. That lamp is the light of God. You have to see this. You see that this person is only using you for money. You see that it's time. You keep resurrecting something, but it's time for you to guard your heart. Guard your heart. You feel it. You see it. He's even holding the lamp almost heart level. You feel it. And it's like God keeps illuminating. You feel hurt. You feel pain. It's time to guard your heart. Stop resurrecting the relationship. Stop going back to a relationship where you got to do everything and carry everything. You need to recognize why this person is talking to you, Empress. Page of Swords. This person is, why are they talking to you? Look at that. Look at it. Put a spotlight on the fact that the only reason they're talking to you is because you can heal them financially. They see who you are. They know your worth. They see it. You technically deserve to be put up on a pedestal. But they're the ones sitting on a pedestal. So it's like they're using your wealth to live your lifestyle. And you're the one putting them there. The treatment that you should be getting is how they living. And I don't think you really see that. So you don't recognize your worth, but they're using your worth because you're pouring into them. They're taking your money and going out in the community and being put up like they the shit. Like they're empress. Like they got their life together off of your dime. Like, I'm just trying to understand. Do you see it? Do you see it? Because Spirit says you see it, but you in denial. Okay? This person only talks to you every time. They only talk to you when they ain't got no money. When they don't have any money and they lose their job or they don't have a third party option to have it, this is when the Seven of Swords, the person who's doing stuff behind your back, they run back to you. They've been doing stuff behind your back, but let them not have no money. They run back, they heal things, they communicate. Hey, baby. Yeah, I miss you. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll be over there. Yeah, yeah. You know I love you. No, I don't. This person only apologizes to you for doing stuff behind your back when they don't have no money. This person cheats on you with multiple options 24/7. Right in your face. Right in your face. And I told you, they don't give you nothing but pain. They bring you to your knees. You have cried to damn near ain't no more tears left to cry. Look at how the water dried up. You didn't cry so much, ain't no more tears to cry. You're heartbroken. This person has brought somebody literally to their knees in pain. Stabbing you over and over and over again. Talking to you crazy and cheating on you. And you don't let go because in your mind, this is my person. This is my happily ever after. I've been knowing them since forever. Child, please. What's up, DeJuan Hughes? This is sad. You don't recognize your worth. But they do. They using you. They recognize. They know who they got. Hey, John Dillon. How you doing? They know who you are, but you don't know who you are. And they're using like the life that you should be living because of how a good person you are and the type of stuff that you should be attracting to yourself, you're not getting. And this is so funny because when we started the reading, we had a new subscriber. Well, I think this person is new. They came in and asked me, when are they going to find true love? And I said, those of y'all who was here, what did I say? You haven't found true love because you are not done doing the work. You need to figure out why you keep attracting what you're attracting. See how that question went right in? Spirit's like, perfect question for what we about to talk about. Hey, Henry Hernandez and Messy Salt. Somebody asked me this. Well, why can't I find true love? I said, baby, clearly you're not done. There's something wrong within. You keep attracting people who don't give you true love. So when they're holding up the mirror, do you recognize what you see? We clearly see somebody don't recognize their worth. They don't recognize who they are. They're sitting here allowing somebody to play them, cheat on them, use them for finances, hurt your feelings, talk down to you, disrespect you. They're disloyal, disrespectful. There's hate, there's pain, there's despair. They bring you to your knees, but you keep hoping for the best and you keep getting trashed. And you wondering why you ain't found true love. It's like looking in the mirror, seeing your face and not seeing who you are. You don't see your worth. And this is sad. Somebody just okay, El Jador. Thank you for the comic relief. We got Strength in reverse. Leo, the Six of Swords in reverse. That's Aquarius. Hierophant in reverse. That is Taurus. Eight of Swords is in the upright. That's Gemini. And the Page of Pentacles is Virgo. Somebody don't like to be alone. Strength is in reverse. It makes you feel weak. You feel ungrounded when you're by yourself. Somebody don't like to be alone. Listen, let's keep it for real. There are people who do not like to be by themselves. They rather be in chaos and conflict and say they got a man or they got a woman to say they got somebody because they are too afraid to be alone. It makes them feel icky. I want somebody to snuggle. I want somebody to love. But this person is not there for you, honey. You technically by yourself. And it's making you feel ungrounded that you are by yourself. You feel ungrounded. You know you can't go on like this. Strength is about perseverance. You cannot persevere in this relationship like this with this person giving you this trash amount of effort. We see this, right? And so Spirit says here with the Six of Swords, you keep wanting this person to come back, but Spirit's like, do you see the signs? Do you listen? Do you recognize the birds? There's birds here. Do you hear the message that God is giving you that you need to guard your heart? You need to be at a stalemate with this person. You need to cut this person out of your life. You need to have two swords. There need to be a boundary between you and this person. Because they stomping. They are mud stomping your heart. Double dutching on that thing. And you ain't protecting yourself, not none. You keep going back to somebody who is hop, skipping, and jumping all over your heart space. And God keeps saying, with the moon, high priestess, are you getting the message? There are birds here. I'm trying to tell you, guard your heart. It is the wellspring of your life. You're starting to feel depressed. You're not feeling like a spring. This is how listen, even when you're by yourself, this is how you should feel. Like your cup is full. You feel happy. You feel joy. You feel peace. You feel love and overflow. Even if you are alone and it ain't nobody but you and that dove representing the divine. Your cup should feel full. And you are over here feeling weak, ungrounded, can't get it together. And Spirit keeps saying, are you getting the message, baby? It's time for this divorce or this breakup to go down. Terrifying. Because I ain't nowhere up in this. The divine ain't nowhere up in this, Empress. Do you see? Spirit is saying it's time for you to break up with this person. Are you getting the message? That this time, when this person comes back, y'all need to stay broken up. You need to stay broken up because they come back and apologize and you end up in the Eight of Swords. You end up bound. You end up in a very cold tower by yourself. You the one who out here crying till ain't no more tears left to cry. You. Why do you want to go back when you could be single and out of this mental prison? This person is not invested in you at all. You are in a one-sided love affair and you're the only person being hurt. They're not hurt. They got other options. This is one-sided. Oh, there's only one person being hurt and it's you. It's you. This is making me sad. This whole reading this is a heavy reading. But this goes with, and I'm pretty sure that person's not in here because I don't see that. See, I answered their question and then they cut out. Because see, people don't like to look at the truth. When God holds up that mirror, and I said that at the beginning of the reading, I said, baby, if you can't figure out what you're doing wrong and why you can't find true love, I said, you could ask the divine. I said, but be ready because when God comes in, they will do it with grace. But the truth might hurt when they show you what you're doing wrong. Somebody's accepting less than what they deserve. You don't have any boundaries. You're giving money to somebody they just come to you whenever they need you for cash. They have addictions. So whoever this is, they got addictions. So when you give them money, they blowing it on drugs and alcohol or sex or whatever. Gambling it away, just throwing your money away on their addictive behaviors. Toxic, they're mean to you. There is no love nowhere in here. None but pain. But you're like, but you're supposed to be my happily ever after. I'm supposed to marry you. And God keeps saying, do you see, baby? You're at a stalemate with this person. They don't even like you like that. You know what's going to happen. Which you can't see. Now, you're going to end up having a tower. You keep trying to reverse the tower, but this type of stuff leads straight to a tower. Because the relationship is one-sided. 3 of Wands is in reverse. See, yeah, this person keeps self-sabotaging the relationship. They keep on. You know this relationship don't have everything you need. 3 of Wands is like if you was trying to... The 3 of Wands, you know how like if you was baking a cake, but if you didn't have no eggs or sugar or that baking powder or that cake flour or that margarine or butter or whatever you put in there, if you ain't got something in there, the cake could be dry. The cake might not rise. You're missing something. So because you're missing something, the things keep being self-sabotaged. You are being self-sabotaged because you know that this relationship is missing something. What is it missing? Effort. This person is not moving forward. They're dragging their feet to come towards you. Dragging. 6 of Swords. You keep wanting them to come back, but they dragging to do it. You know why? Because they ain't broke yet. When they get broke, they'll be back. Hey, beautifully me. How you doing? Garavra, how you doing, baby? No, you want to be somebody's financial problem solution. Well, good luck to you, baby. Don't get played out your money. This is sad. How you doing, Valencia McCoy? Said, I love being alone. I hear you, baby. Ebony Windbrush, how you doing? This is such a sad reading. But it's a truth that needs to be said. Hey, Will. Dikshisha Panu, how you doing? All right. So this person is moving towards you very slowly. And that's another way that y'all self-sabotage. So they're not even available to talk about the problems because they're coming towards you very slow. Right? They don't have what you need. So they're very much, this child, justice is in reverse. That's Libra. And the Knight of Swords was Aquarius. 3 of Wands was Aries. Justice is in reverse. This relationship is not fair at all. This relationship makes somebody feel out of balance. There's secrets here. There's lies here. This whole relationship it's not fair. So like they're out here acting single and Spirit saying you should be single. Empress, you should really be single, Empress. Hey, Shannon Hinton. 9 of Swords is in reverse. Because see, this person don't do nothing but keep you in a lot of unfair, unjust situations. And Spirit says, why you keep putting yourself in a mental prison when you could set yourself free? 9 of Swords in reverse is when you're not having no more dark nights of the soul. You're not in a mental prison. Listen, 9 of Swords in reverse is when you come out of the mental prison, you're not stressed out anymore. You have peace. You can sleep good at night. Ain't no more dark nights of the soul. I'm up all night. I'm crying over this person. I'm weeping because they didn't come home. What's up, Mr. Millions? It's like somebody is not seeing. They're not seeing it. Yeah, Emperor. And now Spirit is saying, message just shifted. Not only is this person don't have what it takes for the relationship to grow, this person is self-sabotaging. They're moving towards you like a snail, at a snail's pace. They do you dirty with justice in reverse. And then Spirit says they're not even stressed out. When they leave you out here and drop their position, when they leave you in chaos, they don't even lose sleep over this. So you over here stressed out and they're not losing sleep over how they even treating you. They don't care about you. They don't like you. They're not your friend. Hello, Forever Beautiful. And let's ask D. They have said that I'm not your friend. I don't have your back. Every which way a person can tell you that they don't love you, they're showing. But somebody is holding on because they have nostalgia. You have a history of dating this person for a long time. And then you have this idea that they're your happily ever after. But it's not lining up to what happiness looks like. There's so much disrespect, disloyalty, and pain here. And somebody just, I don't know, I just don't understand. Like, what are we holding on to? Hey, Dog W. Valencia said they're a loser. I hear you. They are. Yeah. Page of Cups is in the upright. Four Swords is in the upright. Child. King of Cups is in reverse. Nine of Cups is in reverse. Six of Pentacles is in the upright. Page of Cups, Cancer. Four Swords, Libra. King of Cups, Cancer. Nine of Cups, Pisces. Six of Pentacles is Taurus. This person is emotionally immature. That's why they self-sabotage. This is why they don't really come with effort of meeting your needs. Because they're a Page of Cups. They barely care about you, if at all. Like, it looks like they don't care about you, not even as a friend, honey. So like y'all don't even have the foundation outside of the length of time you've been knowing them. Y'all don't have the foundation. I don't care how long you've been talking to this person or known them. There is no foundation for friendship or love to build off of. It's not. Technically, this person, not only are they slow about coming towards you, but the Four Swords, this is somebody who really want to put the nail in the coffin and leave you here alone. They keep putting you in the Ten of Swords, leaving you for dead. They want to leave you for dead. They wish that they could just bury you and not deal with you at all anymore. I'm just ready to walk away from them. I'm just tired of dealing with them. I'm just ready to just move on. They ready to move on. That's really what they're trying to tell you. I'm ready to just move on. Can't you see I'm giving you this piss poor effort so I can bury this in a coffin? This is this. I'm barely giving you any motion. Do you see now? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave you in isolation. This is somebody who is dead inside of a crypt at a cemetery. Somebody ready to leave this whole relationship for dead. Like, that's why they're giving you piss poor effort. Because sometimes these people don't have the balls, even though they have enough mouth on them, but they don't have the balls to just end it. They want you to do it. So they're mistreating you, hoping you'll go ahead and end it. Because they want you to see, I'm a King of Cups. I don't care about you. Why you think I do you so unjust? I only care about me. This person don't care about you. They saying it. I don't care. King of Cups is in reverse. I don't care about your needs, your wants, your desire. And yes, I do you wrong. I'm overindulgent on everything. Nine of Cups in reverse. This person is out here, baby, cheating on you left and right. What's up, Tazette? You said I did it. She lying. You been over it? Well, Tazette, this might not be your story. This might be past for you, but it might be current for somebody else. Only take what resonates. And even if you've been over it, then just let somebody else take their reading. Because this might be current for them. There's a few people who said this is their story right now. Lucky for you, you've been through it. But whoever this is, it's very one-sided. They are out here overindulging on the pleasures of life, honey. Somebody is out here having a grand old time. They had 7 cups, and now the 9 of cups is in reverse. This is somebody who is out here sleeping with a lot of people. Lots of people. Doing the absolute most. Hey, Shirley, this is a collective. If you're looking for the all signs, it's on the page. Thank you, Valencia. See, she said this is her story. Tazette just was angry. People get mad when it's not. If you've already been through it, God bless. Hopefully you learned the lesson so you're not going through it again. This person is admitting the only reason they keep you around is for money. Because they don't want to emperors in reverse. When they find they're not giving to you at all. I'm not providing for you. I'm not giving you nothing. The only reason I keep you around is for what you can give me, Empress. Your person is a karmic. They're showing up as the emperor in reverse. You showed up as the empress in the upright. Y'all are karmic. Karmic twin flames, karmic soulmate, something. And the only reason this person keeps you around is for money. Thank you, Eljadora. I see you, baby. What's up, She Blast? You said it's Cancer. Cancer has already come out here, baby. The King of Cups is Cancer. This is really sad. Somebody, like, it's just, you just don't see, like, and they're mistreating you, thinking, if I mistreat you enough, clearly you're going to let go. Clearly you're going to see I'm leaving you out here for dead. And it's like somebody's just holding on for dear life. And the spirit is even like, when you going to let go? See, this person purposely keeps you in chaos and conflict. They put you in competition with other people. 5 of Wands, this is somebody keeping you in confusion and chaos. But you keep holding on to the future that y'all gonna be together. But they purposely in your face telling you they out here. See, I'm barely giving you any love. I'm barely giving you any effort. I'm emotionally unavailable most of the time. I'm putting you in competition with other people. But instead, it's like they're showing you to your face that I'm not really there for you. But you keep seeing a future, no matter, even though this person put the final nail in the coffin and they leave you isolated. But somebody keeps seeing a future that y'all gonna be together. 2 of Cups. Even though this person is showing you that they selfish, they keep doing you dirty. And so imagine if somebody's doing you dirty and they know you see it, but you don't acknowledge it. They gonna think you a fool. You gotta be like dumb or something. You a glutton for punishment. I am dog walking you and you just keep coming back. We're gonna be together. I love you. You my person. You my person. Baby, why you doing me like this? Don't you see how much I love you? This is sad. We got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is so sad. The Magician is in the upright. This person is, there they go again. You see a future of love and they like, only thing I use you for is to meet my goals. When I'm broke, you come get me out the cold. They are saying it to your face. I am using you for money. Somebody think you dumb. I ain't lying. Because it's like they doing it in your face. And it's like you see it. They playing on your top. I'm cheating in your face. I'm coming back with my hand out in your face. I manifest you when I need to come out the cold. When I'm broke and I feel like my money low, here I come. Here I come. Asking you for, look, there it is, asking you for a handout. And you just pour into my cup. But the truth is, I give you 0 effort as the Emperor in reverse. I ain't providing for you, not none. I ain't even your damn friend, truth be told. That's so sad. This is crazy. This is crazy. King of Wands is in the upright. Crazy. 7 of Pentacles is in the reverse. Knight of Wands is in reverse. 8 of Cups is in reverse. 8 of Wands is in reverse. This person feels like they have some sort of leadership over all y'all. This is somebody who thinks that they're a player. A King of Wands is fine. Fine, I mean sexy, fine, very good looking. He's somebody who get a lot of attention. They smell good, they look good. Like, they're the type of people when they move into the room, it's like, damn, they're here. You can tell they're a King of Wands when they hit the room. The room get quiet for a second. Everybody look. That's the type of person you're dealing with. And this is somebody who is keeping up all this mess. Now, what's interesting though, is that you don't recognize who you are. You are a leader. You don't need this person. You're an empress. You are the leader. You got money coming in fast. You have a future where money will be coming in fast. Because you heal stuff. You have the Midas touch. You just need to wake up to who the hell you are. You don't see it though. You over here thinking this is love, and this person is a Knight of Wands in reverse. Honey, this is somebody who is bisexual, sleeping with men and women. They are community street meat. They're everybody's meat. Okay? They are sleeping with the entire community, but you keep thinking you're going to get the 2 of Cups out of me? You need to recognize who the hell you are, King of Wands. You look good. You are assertive. You have leadership ability to make money coming in fast. I'm the loser here, is what this person is saying to you. They're a loser. They saying it. I'm out here sleeping with the community, honey. Everybody get a ride. Everybody get a turn. I'm like a bike. Who want to turn? Who want to ride next? Everybody get to turn these wheels. Everybody get a turn. And you are over here thinking, holding on to the 2 of Cups. And so since you keep holding on to the 2 of Cups, that's why I keep coming back and manifesting you, because I know you have this dream that I'm your happily ever after, because I've been knowing you forever long. But see, this person's looking at you like I've been knowing you forever, and forever you have been a fool. Now, I didn't say that to make you feel bad, but this is how your person's looking at you. They only come back to use you, abuse you. And they do think you're foolish for doing this. And then they'll come back, come out the cold. After you get them out the cold, guess what they do? Ghost you. 8 of Wands in reverse. Can't even make. This is why I say they treat you like you a fool. Then have the nerve to ghost you after you done gave them some money? Thank you. Snatch that shit right out your hand and gone. Now, I don't even think they say thank you. Probably just snatch the shit and go. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius. 8 of Cups is in reverse. So we got double 8. Somebody could be a Leo. You could have been born on the 8th. You could be a life path 8. I don't know. 8 is the number of abundance. And so what is Spirit saying? You don't see how abundant you are. You got money coming in fast. You can sit in the position of leadership, and you wasting your time with this. This is what they say. You wasting your time with this little thing. What's up, Beth Sub Lover and Ali Mia? It's like, why are we wasting our time on this person? Hey, it's Black Magic Player. It's like, why are we wasting our time with this little peon? Hey, Lotus B. This person know that they ain't about nothing. This person is basically telling you, I know I ain't about shit. But since you want to keep acting like I am your end all be all, I'm going to just keep coming back. Shit, why not? Why not? Keep doing this till the hell you wake up. And then they ghost you to go be with other options. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Spirit is saying, when are you going to recognize who you are, that you're in a position of leadership, and change directions? Or there's 2 messages here. Or even if this was your person sitting as a King of Wands with their fine self, when are you going to stop being attracted to this? When are you going to change direction and stop sleeping with somebody that's like this? Go in a different direction. They out here sleep because they got you in competition. You shouldn't be sleeping with this person at all, because they got all these other options, creating chaos and creating confusion. They could be creating STDs. And Spirit, like, you shouldn't be having sex with them at all. You should be changing directions. Oh yeah, you should be changing directions, because this person could take your ass up out of here. Stop giving them that dang-a-lang-a vagina, because this person could lead to death. That's what can happen to you real quick. You might be ending your life sleeping with this person. They are saying they are street meat. They are sleeping with men and women and whoever this is. And you out here sleeping with them. Child, death When are you gonna put up your wand so you don't get taken up out of here? Because death is upon somebody real quick. You keep going. Knight of Cups. Stop rescuing this person financially who is out here putting you in third parties, probably taking your money to these third parties. Stop giving to this. Knight of Cups is Taurus, Death is Scorpio, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's time for you to go. Stop allowing this person to come back, manifest you back. It's time for you to leave them behind. It's time to leave them behind. It's time for you to regain your balance, to be successful, because you don't need them. You just need to recognize who the hell you are. It's like this person, listen. See, I gotta say this. It's time to leave them behind because, baby, you are the 10 of Pentacles by yourself. You got legacy wealth by yourself. You are abundant. You are blessed and highly favored by yourself. You don't need this person. It's actually good that they ghost you and stop talking to you. Rejection is protection, they say. Let me tell you something. You don't need them. But you are the Empress in this particular reading. Even if you're a man, you're showing up as the Empress. You have healing energy. You have the Midas touch. You have money. They're even saying you the Queen of Cups. You have a sweet heart. Dealing with somebody who is all up in their ego. This is somebody who wants to win at all costs. You're sweet and you're dealing with somebody who's an ego maniac who wants everybody out here sleeping with the community, could possibly bring you STDs. And what God wants you to recognize about yourself. Sometimes, see, you've been holding on for a long time, thinking that this person's going to get the program, that you're the one for them, that they're going to marry you, and that they're going to be with you. Okay? You're not even worth addressing. So we're just going to let you go. I'm not even going to address you. We're going to keep going. Hey, Erica Prince, let me tell you something. Because I see what is going on here. Do you know how, like, sometimes there are people who have high self-esteem? You got a good job. You're in a high position. But you're dating a loser. Sometimes you don't see your worth, so you date down. Because you're tired of being single. But then this person is projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. And see, since they've been dating you for a long time, somebody been projecting on you for a long time. So over time, they've chipped away at your self-esteem. And you now don't see yourself as the leader that you are. And that is what's happening here. So it's like when you look in the mirror, no, you don't see that independent, strong man or woman. You don't see that empress or emperor energy. You see this person who has belittled you and cut you down or called you stupid. But the truth is, they see your worth. That's why they keep you in their back pocket. When they need you, you got money. You got a job. This person is a loser. They ain't got shit going for themselves. You are the best thing that happened to them. And you have a good heart. But this person is an egomaniac. And Spirit says it's time to end this ego of theirs. It's time to lay that ego to rest. It's time for you to win at all costs. It's time to let this go. Stop trying to get this lover situation off the ground. Gemini with the lovers, the Page of Wands is Aries. It's time to let this go. Stop trying to get the love thing and thinking that it's going to be, oh, we're going to be looking at each other in each other's eyes and they're going to follow. Baby, life is not a Disney movie, baby. This is not a rom-com. This is real life. Real life. This ain't that. It's time for you to win at all costs because you're dealing with an egomaniac who is just in their ego doing whatever the hell they want. And because you're allowing it, they looking at you like you gotta be dumb. But see, they have wore you down so much. You don't even, it's like you just go with it. It's like you're being a glutton for punishment. But I see how. Because like they said, people do this. People will find somebody that's like a model, a doctor, believe it or not, yeah, people who are in high positions, and they will date down. Because typically, you might not meet nobody on your level like this. And then they just start chipping away at your self-esteem. And so now you end up in the hangman. Like, because you gotta have a shift of perspective. The hangman is here in the upright. So that means you upside down. That means that the light bulb ain't came on. That, hey, I'm dating a loser. They're projecting how they feel about themselves onto me. I don't need them. And all you have to do is wake up and recognize your worth. And once you have that shift in perspective, 5 of Cups is in reverse. Your faith in you will be restored. Your faith will be restored. You won't be crying and mourning over somebody who ain't even worth your time, baby. They're not worth your time, your effort, your love, your tears. They're not worth it. And all you got to do is just take some time to see this from a different perspective. Separate yourself from them. Get some distance between y'all. Because see, you see that you're being mistreated. You just forgot who you are. And if you do this, the moment you restore your faith, you're going to end up leaving this person in a vulnerable position and they're not even going to see it coming. Pisces here with the 9 of Wands. Pisces is the moon. 9 of Wands is Sagittarius. 5 of Cups is Scorpio. Hangman is also Pisces. The 5 of Swords was Aquarius. And the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. What this person don't see is you about to drop them. The moment you restore your faith and you recognize your worth, they're not even going to see. They're going to be dropped. They're going to be dropped. You're no longer protecting this person. They're going to have to deal with their own problems. Because see, you've been carrying everything. But that's the fact. The reason you're carrying everything, truth be told, is because you don't need them. You don't need their help because they ain't got no help to give. So if you don't need their help and you've been carrying everything, successfully carrying everything, by the way, because you're in the 10 of Pentacles, you got legacy wealth. So that means that you can take care of generations, kids, mama, daddy, other people. You can take care of stuff. You have a stable lifestyle. So you don't need them. The moment you do this, child, you're going to recognize yourself. It's going to be a whole nother story. So this goes again back to the person that asked me when they came in, am I ever going to find true love, Tasha? And I said, you got to look within. You got to do the work. If you have not found true love, this type of thing might be stopping you. Do you recognize who you are? Because life is not a rom-com, y'all. It is not the stuff that we see on Hollywood movies. And shoot, they put love stories in movies that ain't even got nothing to do with love. Like Transformers, Spider-Man. They always got a love story. Thor. I always got to add a little love to it. But in reality, baby, that's not how love is. And you want to know something? Because I was talking to the divine the other day. And y'all want to know something? And I'm going to share this. Because I asked, how you doing, Joe Rodriguez? And Empress Tina. And Numani. Let me tell you what I asked Spirit. I said, of all the different forms of love, which one is the one that lasts the least? It's romantic love. That has the longest shelf life. It don't have the longest. It has the least amount of shelf life is romantic love. So that means other forms of love will last longer. Your relationship with spirit, that's a form of love. Your relationship with your kids, that's a form of love. Your relationship with your friends, that's love. Relationship that agape love for mankind. Every other form of love lasts longer than romantic love. So we idealize what it's supposed to be. And then when you have history or time with somebody, that makes it harder to let go. And Spirit says sometimes you just need to recognize it's, hey, some people are have been playing you for a long time, but the moment that you recognize who you are, they will disappear from your life like a vapor. Because now you're coming up to a higher perspective. And once you start looking at something from a higher perspective, you're gonna be looking like, I shouldn't even been talking to your ass in the first place. You ain't nowhere near my level. And once you recognize that, then you cut off all communication. You cut this person off in every direction. And look, like Forever Beautiful. You see that smoke she left, them 3 stacks of smoke? It's like you left somebody literally in the smoke. They eating dust, baby. You just got to recognize your worth. Hey, Loving Jesus Daily and Cajun in the house. Thank you for the flower, baby. So it's like sometimes we be in so for a long time because it's like, oh, I've been married to them for so long. Oh my God, I've been in this for so long. But it's like, but they keep giving you nothing. Nothing equals nothing. Child, hey, Pipeline Dreams, you keep pouring into somebody and they not pouring into you. Hey, Sunny Fayez, Shirley, how you doing? That is so sad. I get it, baby, when you've been married a long time. Because there ain't nothing worse than being married in a loveless marriage, child. That is the worst. Hey, how you doing, Treasure Nest? think I got you, Beth Sub Lover. Okay, DC Cuddles. Hey y'all. So um this is called the true or false flame. Is your person your true twin flame, or are your false flame? That's the question. Hey, Kane Kenneth. Do you recognize when something is your true flame or your false flame? Which one is it? Do we know? I don't know. Do you know? Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? True or false flame for the collective? Spirit says, are you being seen? What does it say? Yeah. Are you being seen? How do you know if this is a true or false flame? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Am I being seen? Does my person act like they see me? When I'm hurt, do you care? When I call, are you listening? Do you have concern for me? In their presence, do you feel rare? Do you feel fully witnessed? Do you feel deeply known? Do you feel completely accepted? Or does somebody make you feel like trash on the bottom of their shoe? Do they talk down to you? How do they make you feel? That's a good question. That's actually one of the things that I being seen is one of them things I'd say you could apply that to every relationship. Does this person contribute to your life in a positive way? And if you can't tell about certain people, make a line. Get you a piece of paper, put a line straight down the middle. Write down all the things you think this person contributes to your life and all the things that they don't. See what side is heavier. You dealing with a King of Cups. This person wasn't there for you at all. I bet you that the side where they don't got real heavy real fast. And that'll be your determining factor. Oh, I should probably let this go. Now, I'm not telling you to use people, but there's a line that you could use everybody. Are they contributing to my life in a positive way, or are they taking from me? How do I feel? Do I feel like my cup is being filled back up? Do I feel like my cup is being drained? Do I feel like there's equal partnership? There's equal give and take? Am I being seen? Am I being heard? Are my concerns being validated? If they're not, and validated mean being heard. If you don't feel heard or validated or like they care, then they're not for you, baby. That's not your true flame. Your true twin flame will recognize you and love you and care for you. Okay? Hey, Robin Stovall and Dwayne Brown. Even if you are opposite of this person, if this is your true flame, y'all will align. They will bring to the table what you lack, and you will offer what they need. This is the most beautiful type of alchemy of complementary energies. Y'all will balance each other out. So let's say you're really good with what is a good example? Like, let's say you're good with money. And this person though is good with being, let's say, something like what I do, like you're a speaker. Your person could organize certain events so you can speak. But they manage to so that like it maximizes the amount of people who there, the amount of money that can be made. Y'all supposed to complement each other. One of y'all could be more introverted, the other one more extroverted. The introvert could be more hands-on, do the technical stuff, the networking type stuff. Whereas the extrovert will be the face out here. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? But it fits. It doesn't have to be an introvert, extrovert. It could be money, somebody who's better with money. Somebody else is better with nurturing. Somebody might be better with cleaning. Somebody else is better with this. There's different things, but y'all supposed to be able to work together. They have what you need and you have what they need, and y'all balance off each other perfectly in perfect harmony. That's how you know if this is a true flame. Your true flame will share your vision of the future. There ain't no dream sellers over here. This is not just about today. It says you will both look ahead to see each other there. You will walk towards it hand in hand. You'll see the future. That's where we're going. Y'all will build together. Y'all will go towards it together. Okay? If that's your true flame. How do you know if it's a false flame? Are you chasing this person? Are you chasing potential? Well, they have the potential to be a good person. I heard something the other day about potential. Let me see if I even still have it. I don't even know if no, I don't think I do. Let me see. Let me see if I have it still. I must have got rid of it. But it was something about potential. Let me see if I can remember. It says, there's a difference between growing together and waiting for somebody to catch up. Being honest about which one you're doing. Potential typically is a lie. What do I mean by that? Most of the time, if you're the one who sees the potential, you lying to yourself. And this person is not going to live up to your expectation. Now, if this person sees their potential and they're working towards it, you can probably work with that because they see that they have potential to be great and they're working towards their greatness. But if you're holding out hope that they're going to be great, that's two different things because they have to want it, not you. They have to want it. They have to recognize the potential in them and be actively working towards turning that potential into a reality. But if you're holding on to their potential, you're going to end up hurt because they may never rise to the line that you are setting for them. Oh, well, if you just do this, you could be better. They may not want that. So you're putting an unrealistic expectation on someone who never asked for that line that you're giving them. You're asking them to come up to here. They like, why? Did you ask me, do I want to come up there? I don't. Oh, so you just saw good in me. But the reality is, if they're not trying to be better, they probably comfortable where they're at. So you're basically exhausting energy and effort. There's a term where they say don't throw your pearls to swine. In other words, something valuable, you don't give it to a pig. You're basically giving something valuable to somebody. You're believing in them, you talking to them, you're motivating them, but they got zero effort. So you're giving all your energy to somebody who ain't even worth your time. Don't do that. Don't chase potential. Because they may never catch up and they may not want to catch up. Hey, how you doing, Alex? How you doing? So Sucker, how you doing? We got, if this is your true flame, y'all will share in healing. Both of y'all gonna do the self-healing work. You gonna do it and they gonna do it. Ain't gonna be no one-sided thing. Together, you will break generational patterns and you will become the example that you never had growing up. If this is your person, y'all will break generational curses. Y'all will be, you going to do stuff, both of you. Says you will be the example you never had. I know people who are like this. I knew a lady, her mom, she had a bad mom. She wanted to be a great mom when she grew up. I seen men who watched their dads beat their mamas or something like that, and they grew up. I'll never put my hands on my wife. I'm gonna be a loving husband and father. There are times people will do the work so that they can be better. They'll never allow somebody to mistreat them or mistreat others. But y'all both got to do the work. Hey, Dwayne. Spirit says, if this is your true flame, y'all will have great communication. Y'all gonna be, it says you're not afraid to speak your mind. If you gotta be around somebody and then you walking on eggshells, and most people who are in emotional or verbal or mental abuse, they can't say nothing. You be scared. And we seen that in the tarot. You don't want to rock the boat. Because if you ask the wrong question, you say the wrong thing, they gonna set off like a flame. And so you got to be, basically, you're walking around like a little church mouse. Quiet. I don't want to say nothing because I don't feel like arguing today. I've seen men and women do it. It ain't just women doing it. I have seen men do it because there are women who are toxic. There's women who will argue you down, won't give you a peace of mind. A quarrelsome woman will give you no rest. It's in the Bible. Of course, a woman will give you absolutely no rest. You better off in an attic than in a room with a quarrelsome woman. Argue you down, disrespect you. She will emasculate you with her mouth. Call you every name, you no good, having this. I have seen women disrespect me in ways that I have clutched my own pearls. And men do women that same way. That type of thing will make you walk on eggshells because you just be like, I don't want to argue today. So if you have good communication, both of y'all will speak your mind. Both of y'all will be honest. And both of y'all can respect the other person and coexist in your truth. Even if you disagree. Baby, I hear what you're saying. I respectfully disagree. But you respect that person and they still feel heard. They don't feel beat up on. Just because they share a difference in opinion. If you are in a toxic relationship, you're settling. Let's talk about settling. How you doing, Yvonne Walton? It says you're not content. You are convinced that this is the best you'll ever get. And that's what we kept seeing in the tarot. Because it's like, why ain't you leaving? Why is somebody well, I got a history. So it's almost, this is what Spirit's saying. That's that holding on to, you're convincing yourself this is the best you'll ever get. I can't meet nobody on my level. This is it. This is it right here. This is it. This is my soulmate. I mean, I got to make it work, right? I mean, ain't nobody else checking for me. It says, if you knew something was better coming, would you still stay? If you knew you could have better, would you stay with this person? That's the question you need to ask yourself if it's a false flame. How you doing, Bridget? Bridget, I'm not taking personal questions right now because this is for the collective. How you doing, Rich? If you are a true twin flame connection, the love will be requited. What does that mean? There will be equal give and take. The love will be shared. If it is your true twin flame, you don't have to wonder. You ain't got to prove your worth. You are just loved. You are loved just as much as you love. If this is your true twin flame. If it's balanced. You ain't got to prove yourself to them. They show up. They got your back. You got their back. You're loved just as much as you give out. So basically, that's how you know. One more, please. If this is a toxic twin flame, broken home. And look at that. The whole house is coming apart. It says, as a child, you never saw healthy love modeled. If both of you guys come from broken homes and somebody has never done the self-healing work, this is more than likely a karmic twin flame. This is not your twin flame. Especially even if you came from a broken home, they have to done the healing. If they have not, it says that's why the real intimacy feels confusing or dangerous. Some people don't realize that they're modeling what they saw mom or dad do. So like for instance, I told y'all once about a lady, she was getting married to a guy who was like her family. When she was a kid, her family had a bad habit of pushing each other's face in a cake, and they thought it was funny. But this was a very special milestone birthday for this girl. It was like a sweet 16, or she was turning 21, and she had a nice cake. She had her makeup done, she had her hair done, and she talked to her family and said, "This is a special day for me. I really want to enjoy my birthday. Do not push my face in the cake." Her mother pushed her face in her cake. Her own mother did. Ruined her makeup, ruined her hair. She had icing in the cake. Most people, you shouldn't do that because like now they put a lot of stuff inside the cakes. She chipped her tooth. It cut her. She bled on the cake because there's things that hold up the layers in the cake sometimes. Cut her face, chipped her tooth. Girl ended up ruining her hair. She was devastated. Now, what does this have to do with a broken home? Well, when she got ready to get married, she was getting ready to get married. She said she noticed her boyfriend, or her fiance, I should say, kept watching these slam your face videos, and he thought it was funny. And she was like, "Listen, we're getting married. You know, I've had a lot of trauma with my family. Don't do this on our wedding day." "Okay, babe." It was her wedding day. She told him, "I've spent thousands of dollars on this dress. I am paying hundreds of dollars to get my face and hair done. I want to be immaculate for every picture, start to finish. Don't do it. This is one of the most important days of our lives. Don't do it." What do you think he did? It's time to cut the cake and feed the cake to each other. He takes his cake and smashes the whole plate in her face. Her family over there laughing hilariously. She starts crying and looks at him and says, "We're done." Right then and there. People thought she was overacting. She was not. She ended up annulling that. She left there. She was like, "Oh, we're not leaving together. We're getting divorced." And I mean that. She walked off. She was so mad. But a friend had to come to her and tell her, "You don't even realize you've told me stories about your family doing it, and you didn't realize that you picked somebody just like your family members." She had not healed from her broken family. And so she inadvertently picked somebody just like the family she came from that treated her the same exact way. So y'all got to see, this is what I'm talking about. You got to do the self-healing work. Because even if you are a good person, if you have not healed from your childhood wounds, you're going to pick somebody and replay out that thing that happened to you in your childhood again with a romantic partner. So you got to go back and look at it. So when her friend brought it to her attention, she went to therapy. That was her beginning her self-healing journey. Because she had to figure out how she attracted somebody just like who disrespected her. The same way her mother and others in her family disrespected her. And they thought it was funny that he put that cake in her face. But you got to think about, do they really love you? If something's important to you, and that's one of the things that we said earlier. Do you feel seen and heard, right? If I tell you that this is one of the most important days, I want to feel special. I paid a lot of money. I just want to look nice and feel good about myself. People who love you will respect your boundaries. Her family didn't respect her boundaries. She picked a mate that didn't respect her boundaries. And this is why I need you to do the work. It says here, at the bottom of the deck, it says money problems. Problems tend to follow false twin flames. You're not on the same page financially. It's bleeding into the emotional connection. Are you an ambitious hard worker and your person's a lazy ass that wants to be a pampered princess or prince? You go to work and they do nothing all day. They drive your car around. if you ain't bought them a car? Are y'all on the same page? Do you have dreams and aspirations that you're actively trying to go towards? And they just sitting over here being a bum, just lazy. Sun up to sundown, just lazy, ain't doing nothing. That's a false flame. If this is a true flame, y'all will have a shared purpose. And that shared purpose, it says you're on the same mission. You're not distracting each other from the purpose. If you are trying to do something that can benefit humanity, the collective, your family, your community, and somebody keeps trying to get in the way with it, that is a false flame. But if you and this person share the same vision and the same, like, they're not going to get in the way of your dream. Y'all are going to push and motivate each other to get the job done, to help fulfill that purpose. Then you have a true flame, a true twin flame. Okay. The last card we have here is enduring love. It says you can picture the two of y'all growing old together. You both sharing stories. You still finish each other's sentences. This is a love that grows stronger with time. I didn't say romantic love cannot last. I just said of all the loves, it tends to last the least amount of time. And it makes sense because you got people who have not healed from childhood wounding, even if you're a positive person. But long-lasting love affairs do last. There are some people, now don't get me wrong, typically these people, I always say, I'm a realist. Typically people who've been married forever have went through everything under the sun. Sickness, cheating, could be drugs, alcohol problems. Sometimes it's even a side baby or two. And they stuck through. Enduring love will only endure for as long as both of you decide to show up to the table. The moment somebody stops showing up, it stops enduring. But y'all both have to agree every day to pick up your cross, so to speak, and show up. I'm going to show up. I'm showing up for my person. And that's how you're going to endure. Hey, Nidra Simpson, how you doing? All right, let's get your spirit messages, and then we're going to close out the reading. How you doing, Science? No, I'm not taking questions. This is for the collective. Personal readings are done at iamthelightttarot@gmail.com. Okay, spirit messages to close out the collective's read. Let's just do 3. First card you have, it says soul solitude. Okay? Let's talk about soul solitude. It says your soul needs some attention. Uh-oh. There does look like a lot of gears here. And that looks like a picture, like a frame. And Spirit is saying somebody's soul needs attention. There are moments when it's just important for you to get by yourself and get away. You need to get away from the noise of the outside world, but you need to find a place where your soul can experience peace. Peace and quiet. You need peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. It's time for you to hit pause. It's time to reflect. It's a time for you. In other words, it's time for somebody to go into hermit mode. Hermit mode, it is very important because when you are in isolation, I want you to look at it as though you're going through a transformation. If you were a caterpillar, right? When it's time for a caterpillar to change, they climb to a certain point on a tree. They're exhausted. And then a chrysalis will begin to form. They're going through a transformation, but they are isolated from everybody. So look at it like this. Death and transformation happens inside of a chrysalis. You are the seed. And when you go into isolation, God is the only one seeing the transformation you're going through. The seed is on the inside. When you come out, you will be a new person. You would have gained your wings. You will have gained wisdom. You should be looking at things from a higher perspective. This is you coming out. You may sound different, act different, like different things. You may have a whole different type when you come out of that chrysalis. But the only thing you have to do is you have to take the time to go inside of it. Listen, the reason why people go into hermit mode is because when you are trying to do certain things, people will give their opinions. Your mom, your dad, your cousin, your friend, your bestie, a spouse, whomever. People will always have something to say. And sometimes God is the only voice. Yours and God's is the only one that God wants to talk to. I know what's going on with you. Nobody else needs to know about what's going on with you because you're going through the transformation. And I don't need nobody making you feel bad or giving up on yourself during your transformation. Because when you emerge, you're going to be a beautiful, beautiful new version of you. Okay? We have ancestral wisdom. Those are generations of ancestors. It says your ancestors want you to know that they love you. They walked the earth many years before you. And they're asking you at this point in time to learn and grow from their past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So in other words, basically what your ancestors are saying, we need you to be the generational curse breaker. We're here for you. And you can take our lessons and learn from them. But it says, we're asking you at this point in time to learn and grow from our experience. Look at what we did. Can you change it? Can you grow? Can you break the generational curse? That's what they're asking you to do. Typically, when you go into isolation, that's when you recognize more things, and you may even recognize the steps on how to break that generational curse. Your last card says strength. Let's talk about strength. There's a lot of orange. This has a lot to do with the solar plexus. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence and conviction in a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique way that is beautiful, a beautiful way to replenish your soul with the strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone. We are always with you. I like this. I always hear Michael Jackson, we are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. That's what basically Spirit is saying. You're never alone. They're here with you. They want you to stay confident with conviction and a balanced mind, body, and soul. So that soul strength, to me, I'm going to just tell you how I see it. That comes from God's Holy Spirit. God's Spirit has the ability to give you the power to go through things that you normally could not endure. It gives you strength. It gives you endurance. It gives you fortitude. It helps you to push through the hard things, to keep going. So it's like when you need that, you can replenish your strong. You can listen, and Holy Spirit never runs out. Never. Why do you think you see me every day? Because I get replenished daily. Got like other readers that need time, but I'm here for a specific purpose for a specific amount of time. I know when I'm going to not be doing this anymore. I already know. So right now, I'm here to teach, to help you. It's time for you to tap into this same energy, because it's God will share that energy with everybody. Okay? You just got to go in and ask for it. It says it will give you strength on the continuous basis. You need to ask for what you need daily. You know how they say your daily bread? Part of your daily bread should be for strength, endurance, and fortitude by way of Holy Spirit. Infuse me with the energy that I need to keep going, to keep pushing, to not give up, to make sound, wise decisions. Align me so that I am in harmony with being my highest and best self, carrying out God's purpose for my life. Because God is always with you. God will give you the strength you need. You just got to tap in. How you doing, Monica? How you doing, Lynn Dee? How you doing, Mayo? What's your name? Mayoshi? How you doing, Mayoshi? T is tree. Jeanette Padilla. How you doing? Welcome. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it says, find your center. Whenever you can't ground yourself, y'all, you need to find your center. It says on your outside world will be a reflection and a manifestation of what is going on inside of you. Ding, 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 ding. What is going on with you? Your outside world will reflect what is going on with you. People are mirrors. Anybody that's close to you is a mirror. And y'all got to get in the habit of hitting pause and looking at stuff and going, okay, there's a lot of chaos and confusion around me. If people are keeping up a lot of drama around you, there is a lot of drama going on inside of you. It says, when the outside world will become so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, that is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Everything, when you feel stressed, anxious, hectic, hey, it's time for you to go into that soul solitude, baby. Because stress will bust a pipe. Pressure, stress, anxiety, it will bust a pipe. You can literally burst blood vessels. That's called an aneurysm. You can have stomach issues. I had them. I ended up with ulcers. You can end up hair falling out, headaches, migraines, heart problems, all from stress. So when it's things on the outside is looking crazy, you probably feeling crazy on the inside. It's time to hit pause. It's time to regroup. It's time to find your center. Find your center. Let me get by myself. Let me pray. Let me figure me out. That's what you need to do. How you doing, Pavanga? How are you? Apples are delicious. Thank you for the floating heart. Hey, Haley. See, because y'all always get this. It's time to breathe. Breathing is just breathing in the prana. Prana is that life force. That helps you to grow. That helps you. When I say grow, it does, well, not really grow, but it keeps your energy down. So you not anxiety. It helps you to get yourself centered. Like centering helps with breathing. It says it's vital between your mind and your soul. It's the connection from the inside and the outside. It connects you to the universe and the divine source. Breathing will permeate your entire being with prana, which is the life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. What is the life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe? The Most High. The Most High. Like the other day, I was watching something and they were saying when you breathe, if you do it right, you're actually saying God's name, which a name for God is like Yahweh. Yahweh. If you do it, when you take a deep breath in, you can kind of hear it. When you take a breathe in, you're saying Yah. When you let out, that's Yahweh. I don't know. Some I was watching. That's what they said. How you doing, NYC? What's your name? Niece Talk. How you doing, baby? Last card here says it's time for memories. What's in your memories, baby? It says your memories are like diamonds in a treasure chest of your spirit. The more and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones that are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop their energy of love that you have for one another. Just because somebody passes away does not mean that they don't visit from time to time. The day of love stopped for you. Love is such a beautiful thing. While it is an emotion, and emotions can be temporary, some things can it's like a stamp. Let me tell you something. If you think I'm playing, let me tell you something. Like, they have done heart transplants. And there have been people who have had new hearts. And when they get the new person's heart, like if let's say you had a heart transplant, like let's say somebody like apples, they loved them. All of a sudden you might start having this heart transplant person will love apples. Or they have a deep affection for somebody with like red hair. Could be that that person had the love of their life had red hair or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So love has a way of stamping its energy. It never goes away. And so your spirit team is basically saying we're here, we're in your memories, your loved ones, your ancestors, people who are really close to you. Don't think that that love dies. It doesn't. Okay? So that's where we're going to leave it. Hey, Jessica Blaylock. Okay? How you doing, Gerald Anthony? I want to leave it there. I want to thank the Most High, her Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. I want to thank JP the God for being a moderator. Thank y'all for the 40 jewels, the 190 likes. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and you'll know when I upload. Listen, what did we learn? Because I told the young lady who came in here, did y'all remember? Before we leave, does anybody know what tonight's lesson is? Because see, my readings are lessons. Sometimes they resonate for some of y'all. Others of y'all, it's just a lesson. Sometimes you may not be going through this, but you might. You might find yourself going through some things. The question is, do you recognize your worth? That's tonight's lesson. You got to be careful of who and what you invite in your life. Sometimes history with a person will keep you stuck in situations that you need to leave behind. These are the lessons. And they could wear down through negative mental, emotional, and verbal abuse how you see yourself. And sometimes going into isolation will be the healing that you need to see something from a higher perspective, to do the self-healing work, to fix childhood wounding, and to prevent yourself from attracting these same negative people. You need to recognize who you are. Some of y'all are with people you have no business being with. You're like, well, that's my soulmate. That does not mean you have to be with them. If it's not adding up to love, where it is a true, and we went through things that true twin flame, or even a soulmate should look like. If it don't look like that, that's not for you. That's the lesson. When you see that what's being served at the table is not palatable, in other words, it's not something you can eat, swallow, or digest, it's time for you to get up from the table and leave someone behind. Recognize who you are. Recognize your worth. You are blessed. You are highly favored. You can do this. And being single is not the worst thing in the world, y'all. Being in a bad relationship where you're being mentally and emotionally, verbally, or physically abused is way worse than being single. Okay? You can want love, but you got to get the right love. Don't be so desperate to put yourself in a situation where you're just going to accept just anything just to say you have somebody. Love is a beautiful thing when it's right. But when it's wrong, woo, it's horrible. So keep that in mind. That's the lesson for tonight's reading. I love you all. And if you are looking for the individual sign read, we did it at 3 around early in the morning. It was between 10. It was a long one, but I gave y'all full reads. So like if we was to break it up through the week, Aries through Pisces, Aries would have had their reading 30 minutes. So they're longer reads, but they are time stamped. Check the playlist, look under the all signs, or you could go straight to the live, and the live will have each individual time stamped for the all signs read, and you can check out the collective reads. We got lots of information here that you can learn from. I love you. Y'all have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. And don't forget to hype me up. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, baby. See y'all on the next one. How you doing, Diane Taylor? And Joy Gandy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, babies.